AM Podcast Network presentation, Real One.
I listen to it at night, in the morning, at work, at school, everywhere I go.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Blue Collar Review. As always, we're your hosts,
Josh
and Ryan. As soon as we hit record, I did it again. I thought about it.
38?
No, not that high. 36.
What?
I don't know how you jump. It was like 35 last year. Last week.
37.
Last year.
Just kidding.
My
other podcast.
Yeah, we were 35 last week.
My other podcasts were on 38.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I don't know. Josh's reviews.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Josh's reviews.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Juniors.
Like Carl's Juniors?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all sell knockoffs of Hardee's?
Yes. Oh, remind me, I have a present for Blue Collar Review after the podcast.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. As in, like, for me or the pod? Like,
For both. For us. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I just realized I spelled that wrong.
Hoot foos.
Yeah. Alright, first off, before we go into any of the recommendations, there was something I wanted to bring up, and it's something that's happened this week that is, in my opinion, absolutely
Ridiculous.
Dumb as shit.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yes.
This country is falling apart.
Absolutely. It's going to toilets quick.
So, I'm sure many of you have seen Spike Lee on...
And...
I've only seen Spike Lee.
Oh, it's Spike Lee and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh,
they
good.
did it together.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because...
It wasn't even her movie.
Yeah. So, basically, they're saying that the Oscars are racist.
Yep.
So, once again... Now, listen, I am not trying to be racist by any means. Like, you know...
Hey, I have a black friend.
Yeah. I didn't want to...
That's like that token, like, I have a black friend.
I have black friends. But, no, I mean...
I can tell you're trying to dodge that.
Yeah, I was trying to go around that. Anyway...
Just say it. It's cool.
It doesn't... You know, the color of your
We're
skin...
not racist at all.
If you don't act like an idiot, then you're not... I'm not going to treat you like an
idiot.
idiot.
I'll hate a white person that acts like a fucking idiot, too, more than I'll hate a black person that's acting civilized.
Yeah. So, that being said, you didn't get nominated for an Oscar, so you are going to pitch a fit and cry and...
Well, there's a hashtag that even got trending on Twitter.
I'm sure
it was Oscars So White.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I'm glad. Yeah.
So Jada Pinkett Smith and Spike Lee are boycotting the Oscars because no black actors or actresses was nominated for the Best Actor or Best Actress award.
So,
which, in my opinion, just means, hey, you weren't as good as those people.
Yeah, that has...
I don't think it has anything to do with it.
I mean, and what... I don't want to be rude again, but what black power movies came out? Last year was like all those kind of movies. You had 12 years...
That's what I was thinking. Was that 2 years ago?
12 Years a Slave.
Was 12 Years a Slave 2 years ago or was it last year?
Maybe it was 2 years ago.
It won. I know it won.
It won a bunch of stuff. There was that the Martin Luther King movie.
Selma. It got nominated last year.
I mean, just because, you know... The one movie that had a starring black person in it didn't get nominated.
Well, they're also saying Straight Outta Compton should have got some nominations. Which, I've seen it, and yeah, it's a good movie, but there's so many in it that I think that's the reason that you don't just have one nominee, because you have the guy who plays Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and Ice Cube. You have all three of those as main characters.
And it's not like, you know, maybe the music should have been, but it's not even like new music. It's music
it's music from the 80s and 90s.
I don't think you can, you know, an original score, there's not.
It's not original by any means. It's just remixed.
I agree 100%. It's so stupid.
I think it's dumb because... And did you see, if you didn't know that Jada Pinkett Smith was even part of it, you didn't see this, that the aunt from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air called out Jada Pinkett Smith, made like a 4-minute video calling her out.
Good.
Like, you're dumb. This is the kind of shit that didn't happen whenever I was an actress. If you didn't get nominated, that means you went and worked your ass off the next year to get nominated. You didn't cry and moan and say it was racist because you didn't get nominated.
Okay, so, you know, let's do the opposite then. So, the BET channel.
Yeah.
What, you know... Should all the white actors not be upset that they didn't win a BET award? You know,
that was actually one thing I saw was there was a black actress on. I can't remember who it was. straight up said, listen, if we want to bitch and moan about that, then we have to get rid of the BET Awards, and there was another one too.
Yeah.
We have to get rid of those if we want to quit complaining about it, because that's the exact same thing, but in the reverse spectrum.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see Leo, like,
Yeah.
you know...
Why did I not get a BET Award?
Yeah, you know, commenting...
I never saw Eminem freak out.
Yeah, so... Dumb. Macklemore up there. Oh, I didn't get nominated for Artist of the Year.
Yeah, it is kind of... It's very dumb. Not kind of... It's very dumb.
Yeah.
That's just two people who want to blame racism for them just not succeeding.
Yeah, well, I mean, if colleges can have safe zones because words hurt, then, you know...
That's the problem with our country.
There's going to be a black-only Oscars now.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Well, it doesn't help that the president of the Oscars came out and said, "Oh, yeah, I know. I'm so..." It's pretty much saying like she's pretty much ashamed of it.
Yeah.
Like, we're working to have segregation, and it's just not going fast enough. What?
Yeah, you want to be segregated?
And the other big one was Creed. I think that was it. Creed.
Which
Michael B. Jordan got passed over for Creed, but he wasn't better than a lot of these people. Yeah. I mean, he did good. I didn't think he was great because I still thought he was a little douchebag, and I didn't pull for him for the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't like him.
But then I guess that shows how good because you're supposed to not like him, maybe.
I don't think so. I think you're supposed to be like pulling for him the whole time. I just didn't like him. It's him.
Yeah.
The way he portrays the character.
Yeah, and I guess is Sylvester Stallone nominated for an Oscar?
Well, but he did do it.
Yeah,
really. Well, everybody is saying.
And I think you know, it's also I don't know. He did win an Oscar for Rocky, the first one. So,
but this wasn't as good as the first Rocky.
Yeah,
and it wasn't out of left field either.
I mean, I guess I could play devil's advocate.
And
be like, you know, you know why, you know, but
you can play devil's advocate.
But then you don't want to give him away either. Yeah. He got nominated. See, it's gonna be he got nominated because he's black next year. You know. Yeah,
because of them making us think about it. Yeah. Now it's not gonna matter almost.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's getting stupid. It's just our country being a bunch of pussies. I hate to say it like that, but that's what's happening. Everybody, words hurt now for some reason.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing. Yeah, if you didn't get nominated, it's because you didn't.
Yeah, go work your ass off.
And they're saying like there's like 622, 62,000 people who vote for the Oscars. Mm-hmm. And
well, it's you have to get. I forgot how it works, but it's like you had to have been in a movie or something. You have to have your card, like your Screen Actors Guild like type of deal. You have to be a recognized person in Hollywood.
And you're and once you are nominated to be a voter, you're a voter for life.
Yeah, and they send you free movies, by the way.
Yeah, which that would be
Can I get signed up for that?
Yeah,
just put me in a movie. I'll do it for free just to get free movies for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Gladly vote.
Yeah, they're called screeners. Like they send you just boxes of them.
You didn't know that? That's the dream.
You didn't know that?
No,
that's a thing.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Because that's how you get nominated and you vote. Is they send you...
Damn it.
It's called screeners. And it's just the movie.
I'm going to look into this.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I thought, you had to... Yeah.
I'll go act for free.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll be an extra?
I'll be a free actor. No, I think you have to say words in a movie and stuff. I don't think an extra counts. You have to play a role. I think, because that's how you get recognized. You had to have had lines and be credited and stuff.
Damn it! Oh, I can still do that.
Yeah,
for free.
I will still do it for free.
Well,
I'll do my first one for free. After that, then I'll start charging. But it's kind of like your 1 month free trial with Netflix.
Right. Yeah, you just send me those boxes of movies. I will watch the crap out of them for you
for a free kind of acceptance into that.
Yeah,
I want to be in that club.
That would be good.
That's right.
But that's so
I wanted to bring that up because I
agree.
It made me very angry, and that's just the way everything's going right now. He made fun of me, or I'm not as good at something like the participation trophies that they give now.
Yeah, I think my dad made a comment on Facebook about that. He's saying because about the Oscars, he's like, just give everybody a participation Oscar. And
there's no winners,
no
losers. We can't hurt anybody's feelings.
So stupid.
I hate the world now.
Yeah, that's rather
we grew
upsetting.
up. Yeah, guess what? You lost.
Yeah,
you know what that means? Be better.
Yeah, like Phil Day.
Oh yeah, if you didn't win, it sucks for you.
You got first place trophy or first place ribbon, or you got the green one.
Yep.
So
granted, they even said, yeah, this is a participation one, but the people who won got better ones.
Yeah,
you knew who won.
Yeah.
It was
that tug of war ribbon. I got that every year.
See, I always got the. There was one or two I would always get because, man, I don't know if you know, I'm very competitive.
No,
I don't take things lightly. But that's our generation. There's a lot of people like my wife is the same way, super competitive. That's what our generation, the next generation, is missing.
Oh, no,
they took that away. They have
They did.
no competitiveness. Everything should be given to them because they have no reason to compete for stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that too much at all. So, but yeah, that's. I just wanted to touch on that. Sorry, I brought that up. I knew it was not really fun, but it's
big news in the movie world.
It's stupid what it is.
It is.
That shouldn't be big news. It should be the rest of the academies going, yeah, y'all are dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Just sit out. That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just give your seat away to somebody else.
Hey, you're not going to be there.
Yeah, darn. Missed out this year.
Yeah.
People like that, you don't need there. You don't want there.
We don't need any more Spike Lee joints.
No. He made a video game.
That's it.
NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, I played it, and that actually got on my nerves because it's like you can't skip some of that stuff. You can't skip some of the story. I didn't care about it. I just wanted to be my character.
Yeah.
And in the original ones, you got to pick your nickname. It's pre-picked. You don't get to pick a nickname. You don't get to have your own backstory, really. It gives you a backstory. I don't know. That actually took away from the game, I thought. But, oh well. We'll go ahead and move on, I guess. Yeah. Move into the recommendations for the week, which we normally start with. And mine is a follow-up from last week. I even looked it up before we started recording of which one it was. And it is a movie called Joe Somebody. It stars Tim Allen, Patrick Warburton, and I want to say it might be Hayden Panettiere. Did you ever see it? Yeah.
She's really young.
It was like right after Remember the Titans age.
Yeah, I think
she's like a teenager.
Her. Yeah, it's probably her.
Because he's going to call the guy an asshole, and he's like, yeah, you ass guy. Good save, Dad. Then later on, she calls the guy an asshole, and she goes, oh, sorry, I meant ass guy. Yeah. It's a movie about Tim Allen is this exactly Joe Somebody. He's just blends in at this white-collar job where his shirt tie just sits in a cubicle. Well, there's, of course, the bully at the work, which is Patrick Warburton. And it all starts over a parking space, and he gets slapped in the face a couple times, gets pretty much beat up in front of his kid and embarrassed. Mm-hmm. Well, he decides...
This is the one that has the really funny... He works for like a pharmaceutical... Or he does something
like that, yeah.
And he's the one that puts all the warnings in there.
Yeah,
and they jokingly make fun of like...
There's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, may cause blindness, deafness, diarrhea, heartburn, indigestion.
Like, man, that's just cholesterol medicine. I'll just have bad cholesterol.
And in some cases, death. It's eye drops. What? Yeah. I don't want to have heartburn. And
that's the big thing is a lot of the stuff that's real too. A lot of the stuff, if you listen to the side effects, that's worse than the real problem.
Yeah.
I have bad cholesterol. Okay, well take this, but it could cause 100 worse things.
Kidney failure, liver failure, unexplained ejaculations. Just
unexplained ejaculation. That'd be the worst.
Yeah. Oh. Well, my cholesterol pill is working. Yeah. Like, what?
I took my cholesterol pill. Better wear a condom around for the rest of the day, just in case. You're just walking through work. Oh, crap! That would be a nightmare.
Bloody stools. Death. God.
And in rare cases, death. I don't want to... That didn't say never. It said in rare cases. That means it happens.
Yeah.
That means somebody died to test that.
1 out of 3. Yeah, wouldn't you be that guy?
Yeah.
The placebo group on that one.
They win. Yeah. The placebo ones, they win. The people who tested it, not so much. What'd you experience? I went blind.
Yeah. Blindness, deafness.
I was like Helen Keller for a week.
I had a rash. I took the rash back.
I want that.
Do what?
I want that job of testing those, but I just always want to hopefully be the placebo group. Oh, man. But, yeah, Joe Somebody is... He's, at that point, after he gets embarrassed in front of his kid, decides and goes to his work and challenges the company bully, in 3 weeks. Or he says, I'm going to kick your ass. That's the big thing. He's going to pick a fight with him in a week. Well, then there's like all this stuff of, well, you can't do it at work, so he moves the location. Like, it's all this hype. He becomes the big man around the office, goes to try to learn karate from John Belushi.
Yeah, you're saying it's one of those.
But it's a hilarious movie. It's only PG too. But it's a really funny movie. I love it. It's only PG. I don't know where to find it, honestly. I mean, I always hate to recommend a movie that's not on Netflix or something easy to find, but it's worth finding. If you see it, watch it. Joe somebody.
It's a good one. I want to watch it. I'm gonna go to rent it.
The girlfriend is the chick from Happy Gilmore that's in Modern Family.
Yeah,
I just remember that.
Yeah. My recommendation is Hot Fuzz, classic movie.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we've talked. I know we've talked about it on the
Hoot
podcast.
Fuzz, actually.
It's Hoot Fuzz. It's the
Because I tried to
German
tie
version.
it sideways, one-handed.
Yeah, someone's in my eye.
Hoot Fuzz.
Hoot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is a Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movie, and
Jack Frost's nephew.
I want to say it is a spoof movie. I guess it is a spoof movie, but basically, it takes place in this. It's British comedy, so it's real dry. But
it's the follow-up to Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Shaun of the Dead,
No,
but it's like the same guys that did Shaun of the Dead. So it takes place in this British hamlet, as they call it, which is basically a small town, and where no crime happens.
It's the safest place on Earth.
The safest place on Earth. And you immediately get this creepy vibe from all the townsfolk as Simon Pegg comes in and is like...
Well, the backstory, though, is pretty funny, too, because he's from, like, London. He's from the streets of London, and he's the most recognized badass cop who gets reassigned.
Yeah. So, basically, he gets put in this little town, and things don't seem right to him, so he starts to investigate it, and he finds out, isn't it like a cult of some sort?
Yeah.
There's like
I was trying not to give it away.
Yeah,
it's a spoiler.
Spoiler. There's the town is against him, basically.
It's a town where it's technically the safest. There's the lowest crime rate and lowest no crime, but it has the highest accident rate.
Yes, that's what it is. That's the red flag for Simon Pegg. So they investigate.
I think it was murder,
and chaos ensues. It's very violent, but in a funny way.
Yeah,
like
it's mostly comedic violence.
Yeah, it's meant to be funny. I love the grocery store scene where they're fighting in the grocery store.
Oh,
the butchers are throwing knives and.
See, I was thinking about the earlier scene where he's sitting in the car at first. And he's like, "What? Look at him right there. Why is he pulling his hat down over his face? Because he's fuck ugly." No, it's because he doesn't want to see his face because he's about to do something wrong. Or because he's fuck ugly. And then see, that's that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like the kids are spray painting and stuff. So it's really funny. Like I said, it's on Netflix. It's really funny.
Yeah.
You had to give it a try. Once you start watching it, you won't.
You want to watch all three of them.
You want to watch them all, yeah. I wasn't a huge fan. There's three. There's Shaun of the Dead's first one, Hot Fuzz, and then World's End.
And that's where Simon Pegg got his real takeoff from, is those three.
I wasn't a huge fan of at World's End. It was okay.
Well, I think part of it, too, because I thought that at first, and then when I rewatched it, I enjoyed it more. I think it's because you had that expectation from Shaun of the Dead when you were going into it, and you laughed much harder than you thought you would. Mm-hmm. So you're expecting that, intense level. And it's still a funny movie. There was a lot more subtlety to it. It wasn't as blatantly hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was a lot stranger.
Yeah.
It had a much weirder twist to it.
Yeah. So, anyway, Hot Fuzz. Check it out.
It also didn't have anything to make fun of. It was just its own movie.
Yeah.
Like Shaun of the Dead makes fun of zombies.
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz makes fun of every police and action movie. Mm-hmm. This one was just its own kind of movie.
Yeah. It could be aliens, but not really.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Robot. We're not robots. A robot is a slave. We're not slaves. It's what's his name's in it too from The Hobbit. I can't remember his name.
I also found out. I don't know why I randomly thought of this. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, the Shannara Chronicles.
Shannara.
Gimli is the king.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
It's also, what else was he in? That's
Indiana Jones.
Iconic movie.
And he's normal sized.
Yeah, he's normal.
He's taller than Indiana Jones.
That's because he's a normal person.
Well, he's a tall person. You picked a really large man to be a dwarf.
Well, he's got to be a burly fellow.
I still never really understood how they
I think it's a
did that.
double.
Well, what about like when they're standing like side by side?
He's on his knees. I don't know.
Especially like especially like in the Hobbit too. Like how they make Gandalf so big.
Well, they did that. There was a way they did that in the original one. Have you not ever seen?
He would like stand closer to the camera.
It was all about like depth.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
you can't always do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was ways they did it. Like in the. Have you ever seen the one where it's Frodo on the wagon with Gandalf, and their seats are like 20 feet apart just because it gives that depth?
Oh, really?
It looks like they're sitting next to each other, and he's a foot taller.
That's funny.
What it was he's sitting like 20 feet away. It's really weird, but it's funny.
Yeah, I guess that's why they never put their arm around.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic. There's a use for him.
Yeah, it's CGI that junk.
Yeah. No, because that didn't work out.
It did not.
Oh.
So anyway, we went from Hot Fuzz to Lord of the Rings. Hot Fuzz, Netflix, watch it, check it out. It's funny.
It is very funny. I love that movie. As far as new movies in the theaters go, we didn't go see. There's 13 Hours. That's the one I think we both wanted to really see.
Yeah.
And Ride Along 2 is also out, which Josh is going to see.
I'm going to see it eventually. There's been...
Not a Kevin Hart fan.
No. We're getting ready to get hit by Winter Storm Joaquin or something like that, whatever his name is.
Jonas?
Jonas.
I think Jonas.
That's what it is.
Yeah. It's not that weird.
Yeah. I think Joaquin was last year.
It was a hurricane, I think.
Anyway, so we won't be able to go see it within the next day or two, probably.
We might, because it could just all be... It could blow over like it has before.
Oh, no. We're gonna get some snow.
Something. Well, we got snow the other night.
Yeah, who knows how much, though, but... I think we're going to get 10 inches. That's what
I think you are batshit crazy. Anybody who lives in our area, please call us and let us know that you think Josh is crazy.
I'm thinking 10 inches.
There's a silence button on the side of your phone. If you just
it's work. I'm debating whether I should answer it or not. Screw him. It's fine.
I was going to say, okay. So we didn't go see it, but however we did... I went and saw The Revenant, but we'll talk about that after Josh talks about...
Yeah,
it's new to DVD.
It's new to DVD, yeah. I rented, me and my wife rented Hotel Transylvania 2.
Starring Adam Sandler.
Yeah. We both enjoyed Hotel Transylvania 1.
I didn't watch it.
Me and Sarah. We both, that was one of our first dates when we were dating. We went and saw that. Okay.
Hang on a second. Yeah, Josh's going to answer this. Alright, we're back. Sorry. We had to tend to the problems of Walgreens.
Tend to Walgreens. We're good.
I thought for sure that's what it was going to be. Make sure, even though it's a winter storm, we got to open. We're at the corner of Happy and Healthy.
Oh, no, I'm closing tomorrow. So
you're closing?
Yeah. So
you got time.
Yeah. So I got time for them to
come home. To
freak out. Yeah. I got time for them to freak out and close the store early.
Actually, you'll probably be all right because they'll be plowing and spreading the whole day. Once it starts, they'll start doing that.
Yeah, but what's the point of doing it while it's snowing?
Because they spray so the ice doesn't settle.
Yeah, but then it's just going to be solid ice late at night.
No, they do it 24 hours. They're always doing it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I promise, because, when I work, I pass them and stuff, and I can hear them on the radio.
No.
Yeah. Alright,
so
Hotel Transylvania 2.
Bad. Yeah. So bad. It just, the first one was successful because it was different. This one was not. They just tried too hard to do the same jokes from the first movie.
Yeah, and that's exactly the problem that everybody runs into with the sequel.
So, I mean, it's cute if you have little kids, but they lost the adult humor of it because they dumbed it down so much to, know. So, it wasn't great.
I always hate when that happens. Like a type of movie that's a little bit different. It's not the same as everything else from the same genre. And then they try to make a sequel, and it's exactly the same as the first one, but just crappier.
Yeah, it's for instance, from the first movie, it was funny because Dracula is played by Adam Sandler. He gets mad because people always assume that he's a vampire, so he says blah blah blah. So then that was funny. He's like, I don't say blah blah blah. Well, in this one, his daughter and her new husband have a baby. The baby's first words are blah blah blah. You know, it's just like, oh, I see what you did there. That's funny. No.
Yeah.
So they just kept the same jokes going, and
that's what a lot of comedies miss out on too. There's very few comedies that do successful follow-ups. 22 Jump Street is probably one of the best ones, though. Even like Hangover 2, not nearly as good.
No, none of the Hangovers.
A lot more wieners in the second one.
Or as good as the first one.
Yeah, I wasn't too fond of that.
I do want to see the first. I haven't seen the first one in a long time. It is a funny movie.
I don't have it on Vudu.
I think it's one of the
I
first
have the
movies
DVD
I had
of
on
it.
Blu-ray. I think is one of the
first
first Blu-rays I ever got.
I know it's at Walmart. You can get the Steelbook at Walmart for $7. Go look at the bin. It's there. I check the bin every week I go there just to see what's in. Because if I find a good one, I snag it. I always do that. By the way, did you know that Dogma, it's not even on Vudu?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I said, because I was going to look for it. I worked at the hospital the other night. Every time I work at the hospital, I end up buying a movie or two on Vudu, because I'll get bored and really want to watch it. Speaking of which, that's my recommendation for next week. I got one I bought that most people have never heard of, which is perfect for a recommendation.
There you go.
It's just hard to find. But yeah, I don't know, man. Did you know you can get the entire Saw collection, all 7? I didn't know there were 7, by the way.
There's 7 Saws?
Yeah, apparently.
Did they start doing straight to DVDs that we
I
didn't
don't
know
think
about?
they did.
I don't remember there being 7.
They are. Yeah, I did that too. You can get.
I remember when when the first one came out, and it was
2, 3, even 4 and 5. But once it got past 5, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember 6 and 7 at all.
Well, they exist, but you can get the entire Saw collection on Walmart.com.
Sauces
$7.50. So you're paying $1, like less than $1.10 per movie.
Wow,
that's actually not a bad deal because the first 2 or 3 are decent. Decent. I don't want to say good.
Saws is.
It's just the Saw collection is what it's called.
The Saws.
No, it says Saw, like the complete collection, something like that. I don't know. But yeah,
weird.
Yeah. So Hotel Transylvania 2 sucks.
Not good. Don't watch it.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I just purchased Straight Outta Compton. It came out on Tuesday, and it's a fantastic movie. It's on my Vudu. You got to watch it this week.
Yeah.
It's so good. Kayla's watching it right now. Last night we watched the first. It's a long movie. It's 2.5 hours. So
no, you want to talk about long movies? I watched
Wolf of Wall Street.
I watched Dances with Wolves today.
That is a long ass movie.
It is a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
It
is 3 hours.
It is a solid 3-hour movie. It's a very good movie.
Yeah. But it's a 3-hour movie.
It's a 3-hour movie.
So is Wolf of Wall Street too. That's another one.
Yeah, I was at a point I was like, man, this would be a good point to wrap it up.
Nope.
That was at hour 2.
Yeah.
I said an hour left.
2/3. Not even. Still got a third to go.
Yeah. I had to take my dog out to pee twice during the movie because it was on so long.
Yeah, that's almost the way every Scorsese film is too. Because The Departed, long.
Yeah.
Good, but long.
Yeah.
Goodfellas, long. Godfather's another one's really long.
Yeah.
There's a lot of long movies. I feel like that the right amount of time is about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
pace for a movie.
Yeah.
Because you're not like
drawing it out.
Okay, we get it. I mean, the movie was good. I mean, I was entertained. I haven't seen it in a really long time, and so it's on my Vudu.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, I saw it on there. I don't have 3 hours.
I randomly got that. That's one of the movies I randomly got for Christmas.
Really?
From Sarah. Yeah, I got like Selfless, Jurassic World,
I saw this.
like all these new movies, and then Dancing with Wolves. Like, okay,
I
well, yeah,
I wonder if that was a gift for herself.
It's a good movie, but I mean,
Oh man, but yeah, Straight Outta Compton. I just got it.
Yeah,
I rewatched it. I've already rewatched it just about 2 full times. A very good movie. Granted, I think the reason I like it as much as I do, the whole anti-police thing isn't a huge aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course it happens, but it's in spurts, like it's in parts of it.
Yeah.
But it's not the whole concept.
Yeah, the whole movie is not anti-police.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of here's what NWA was. Here's who they were. Here's the struggles they went through. Here's why they broke up. Here's what happened while they were broke up. Like, it's good. Like, you learn a lot and find out a bunch of stuff. So, it's the guy who played Eazy-E is probably, I would say, the one that they were arguing should have been nominated. because he did a really good job. But I can see why, because like I was saying, there's too many stars for that movie. You have 3 main characters, not just one.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, who is the lead?
Who's the main character?
The lead actor?
Because Ice Cube and Dr. Dre produced it, so you know they're big parts of it. Yeah. Paul Giamatti's in it.
Yeah. Good old Paul. Always a supporting role.
Yeah.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
I did go see The Revenant.
Yep.
So we got to talk. We said we'd talk about it again.
So what did you think?
I loved it. Thought it was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, I thought it was really good.
Now, the part you were talking about, the whole, like, they would show scenery and stuff, to me, I kind of felt like it was showing some of the polar opposites of it. Like, here's the chaos ensuing with just the people. Like, humans are the only reason that's happening. Here's all the animals and all of this nature. Look how peaceful it is and calm. That's true. Then, like, because it would pan to it, and then to the chaos, and then peacefulness around it. Yeah. Chaos, peace. Chaos, peace. Like, it was showing you that kind of polar opposite just by humans. I kind of took appreciation to that.
That makes total sense. It really does. But it happens a little more than...
It happens a good bit, yeah.
Because you're just like, okay, so that was an intense scene. An icy leaf falls to the ground.
And then a bullet shoots through it. Bullet through the leaf.
And then you see blood trickling down.
You can definitely tell, though, it's the exact same director from Birdman.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is one big shot. Like the first opening battle.
Yeah.
Kayla, she's like, I'm getting dizzy. Because she gets motion sickness, so she doesn't handle stuff. She was like, I'm getting kind of dizzy. So it took a minute for her to kind of get calmed down, but it's an intense scene. I didn't know Domhnall Gleeson was in it. I love him. The guy who plays the First Order guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's in it. I didn't know Stephen Stills from Scott Pilgrim was in it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are in it.
Not for very long.
No. Well, they're in it more than you'd think.
Yeah, I mean, they're that little...
Here and there, like, back and forth.
Pop in and out.
Yeah. One thing Kayla actually brought up that I didn't know.
You said Kayla had an interesting observation.
They would go to a shot of the moon, like every couple minutes. That represented every time was the end of a day. Like, however many moon shots, that's pretty much how many days it was. Oh. It gave you a time frame.
Okay, that's cool.
She brought that up, and I was like, fair enough. Like, I get it, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't think about, like, I wonder how long this was. And every moon shot was like, oh, day. Yeah. Like, you could probably go through and mark day.
Yeah.
Day. Make some Roman numerals.
Yeah, I mean...
Because it would flash to the moon.
So, like I said, Leonardo DiCaprio is a tough son of a gun in this movie, though.
Yeah!
Like, that bear attack scene, you're just
100% reality, dead.
Oh, no. Oh, I mean, even with modern medicine, he would be dead very quickly.
He passed out. I'm going to take advantage of it and sew his neck shut. What?
Yeah, like... Huh?
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah. I mean, and, you know... And did you see
miraculously healed in, like... a week?
Yeah, did you see my comparison though? Like, in total lines said, Tom Hardy talks way more in this movie.
He's also more of an asshole, too.
Yeah, in this movie.
That's because he can't for half of it.
That's what I mean. He's unconscious.
Here's all you hear, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
So, man, he grunted his way to an Oscar, hopefully.
There wasn't... Hold on, I got another picture I got to show you. I showed it... I saw it the other day, and because I told you about the bear shot. It's another one similar to that, which it's the walking stick he used. It wins an Oscar before him. Because everybody wins one before him.
So
I feel like it might be tainted if he wins. And that's the problem. Everybody is like, he's
got
to win it.
Leo's going to be pissed. The one year...
I don't think he's going to be pissed for winning it, but...
But, you know, the one year he does win is the controversy year.
Yeah. I think, though, that if he wins, everybody's going to say, oh, was it because everybody talked about it, or... Did he deserve it? Like, he's deserved it how many other times?
Yeah.
The Departed, Wolf of Wall Street. Well, I mean, Wolf of Wall Street, he did a really good job. So, I mean, he deserved at least the nomination. I don't know about winning. Matthew McConaughey did a good job, too.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother argument. But yeah, The Revenant I thought was fantastic. I recommend going to see it, now.
Yeah, it's one of those that you need to see in theaters. Like,
it's fantastic.
The scale of it is really nice.
Tom Hardy I feel like every time he does a movie, he either has his accent, like his British accent, or he does a Southern accent. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen many in betweens there. Because I'm trying to think. Well, he did do. It was like a New York accent in The Drop.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't seen his newest one, The Legend. It wasn't in theaters very long.
No, it wasn't at all. I don't even know if it was at all here.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean,
I don't remember seeing
like
it.
A poster of it.
I know, but I don't remember seeing it. That's happened before where they've not got it. They could have not got it. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of. Laser Team comes out soon, which is the Rooster Teeth movie. I think it's coming to Charlotte because you had to vote to get it on there.
Oh, okay.
You had to go on that website and vote to get it to your town. But all right, so we'll kind of move past some of the reviews and on to other stuff.
Yep.
Had some new trailers this week.
Yep, we did. I think I get more excited about some of these trailers than I do for movies coming out.
Oh, it's because some of these are big.
Well, there's a new Dawn Justice, whatever it's called. There's a new Superman one. It looks.
I'm still aggravated they gave too much away.
I get up and down, like.
Yeah,
you know, like
you get excited,
one
and
trailer,
like,
I'll say, like, yeah, that looks really good. And I'm like, oh, that looks really stupid. They gave too much away. Then you see another one, and you're like, okay, you know.
I feel it. I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
You know,
I feel it.
I think it's Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman is what's going to ruin this movie for me.
Really?
And I don't know why. Like, I don't either she's going to be a main character. Or they're going to put her
one that's going to be main. I think she's going to come in later.
Yeah, so I mean,
she doesn't show up until Doomsday's there, so at least you know that.
Yeah,
but I'm going to say that's going to be the last 45 minutes. That's going to be my guess.
Okay.
She'll show up towards the end just to build up for later.
Okay. I don't know.
This is kind of a transition movie, I think. So.
Yeah.
It's the introduction of Batman and Wonder Woman to that universe. I think that's more of that. This is more of an introduction movie than anything.
So this is basically
and they're not
Superman
addressing it. Yeah,
with Batman and Wonder Woman.
I think that's it. Yeah, they're not addressing the fact that this is almost more of like a bridge movie. Mm-hmm. They're building it up because it's Batman and Superman, but it's a bridge movie. Let's be honest. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's a bridge so that we can have another Batman of just Batman. Mm-hmm. We can have a Wonder Woman. Then we can have a Justice League. That's what it is. I mean, it's a bridge.
I would really like to see them do. I would like them to bring in, if they do a Justice League. I really think
they're going to. They've already said they will.
Well, I mean, I really want them to bring in the Flash from the show, the TV show, only because I think he is a really good Flash as far as like humor. Because the Flash is always like a
smartass.
Yeah, and I think he really is a good. Maybe not so much the same actor, but the same style Flash. Which,
the only thing is they've said the TV and movies are separate entities.
Yeah.
So I don't think they will tie at all.
I mean, maybe not tie, but
I know what you mean. That feel.
Because I think he would be a really good, like...
He's supposed to be the lighthearted guy.
Like a lightheartedness to the, you know...
The dark.
The dark.
It's so gritty. Can Superman please have a bright S? Please? Something bright.
Yeah.
He pulls off Batman's mask at some point.
Yeah.
That's in a trailer.
Yeah, why? Why does he
Why give me that in the trailer? Let me be in shock and awe in the movie.
Yeah. So
and that was the thing. When you watch that trailer, the newer ones, and then watch the older ones, they gave you in the first trailer like just enough to make you be like, ooh.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen.
Here's your answer to all your first ones.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Mm-hmm. Like the whole Superman landed in the tunnel where Batman is hanging, but you didn't know that's what it was. He just lands in the tunnel full of guards, and that was it. And then it cut away. Well, in this one, it's the tunnel of guards, and he just pulls Batman's mask off. Mm-hmm. I didn't need to see that. Leave it with him landing in a tunnel. It's cool, and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, like the Superman army.
Leave me guessing. I don't want to see everything.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Frustrating. Gotta quit watching trailers.
Hey, I blacked out before Star Wars, so couldn't help it.
So along with that one, there's a new Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And it looks really good.
Now, the best part about that trailer, too, the background of it. It's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it is. And I liked this one because I feel like it's focusing more on like 4 main members of the Suicide Squad, and then the other ones are support.
I don't think Joker's going to be a massive part of it.
I think he might. I think he's the villain.
The antagonist.
I think he's the villain.
But if that's true, I don't see Harley Quinn helping.
Well, later on in the
won't.
comics, she had that mix that, he left me in jail,
but she can't.
But I still love love him.
She can't turn on him.
So and it is a different kind of Anyway,
I just don't see that
because you don't ever see them together.
Yeah,
like interacting.
Yeah, you do.
Do you
in the car?
And my only thing is, I think Jared Leto.
Batman on top.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be before they got caught. Anyway, I don't know.
That could be the leading to get caught.
So I like Jared Leto. I like the way he is acting as the Joker.
He's embracing it.
I don't like the way he looks. I still don't like his look of the Joker. He sounds like the Joker. He has that craziness of the Joker, but I don't like his look.
Yeah, which they've all looked different though. So I guess we'll have to, because at the same time we were all questioning Heath Ledger, so we just need to wait.
The scars.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it could be one that we see now and think like, but then we see it in the movie and it's just fantastic. I
still think what they should do is have Jared Leto act, but not say any words, and then have Mark Hamill dub him. As, as
that'd be cool, but. I mean, Jared Leto's got a good voice, and he's got the laugh. Mm-hmm. So you don't really need that. Yeah. But, yeah, Mark Hamill has one of the best Joker voices of all time.
I saw a Facebook video of him and the lady that played Harley Quinn on the cartoon show talking as their characters. It was great. Wow. It really brought me back.
He gets so overlooked for that, too.
Yeah.
Because he was such a good Joker, but he's Luke. He's Luke Skywalker. So but obviously that's going to win.
But yeah, so anyway, Suicide, like I said, I feel like it focuses more on like four main...
Deadshot, Harley... Killer Croc is apparently going to be a big character.
Yeah, and then the Flame guy, who I still don't know who that is.
We've talked about it.
He shoots... He... shoots fire out of his hands.
Pyro.
Yeah.
He's the DC version of Pyro.
So I feel like, which I'm okay with.
It's probably something stupid like Flame Guy.
Yeah, if they do just 4... main people, and then the rest of the squad is like support. And of course, I did see our favorite actor in the trailer as well.
Yeah, Jai Courtney.
So
like yelling and fighting. I don't know. He was focused on a little bit too much.
Poor man's Channing Tatum.
He was focused on too much for my taste.
Yeah. So I don't know what his. I still don't know.
They should have cut him after Terminator did so bad.
I still don't know who he is.
He's Captain Boomerang.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, well, he's the worst villain of all time. Good.
He's the worst person ever.
I'm glad that he gets the worst
terrible
villain.
Actor gets a terrible character. But that was what Boomerang. Tom Hardy was supposed to do, remember?
Yeah.
That's not Tom Hardy.
No.
It's not even close.
Ugh, Jai Courtney.
He kills franchises. Get rid of him. Your franchise is going to be dead because of him.
Anyway, so what was the last one?
He does remind me a lot of I can't remember the guy's name, but it's the guy from Avatar, Sam Worthington. He reminds me of him.
He does. They look similar.
Yeah.
Sam Worthington fell off the map.
Yep. He did Avatar, Terminator,
Guy on the Ledge,
Salvation, and Man on the Ledge.
Guy on the Ledge.
Guy on the Ledge.
Guy on the Ledge.
That's the blue collar version of it. That's Guy on the Ledge. This had a lot smaller of a budget.
Guy on the Rope. The Walk.
Guy robs a bank. That's a lot of movies.
Yeah. Man on a Ledge. And that's I can't think of anything else.
That was he.
Oh, he was in that Hostel. Or, not Hostel. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he plays the DEA.
What? Sabotage?
Sabotage. He was in that.
Guy in the DEA.
Guy in the DEA. Guy with a gun.
Every movie is going to have a new title. It's Guy something.
Guy with a gun.
Like, alright, Revenant. Guy in the Wilderness. Straight Outta Compton. Guys in a rap group. Hotel Transylvania. Oh, that's animated. Don't count.
Guy with a hotel.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Deadpool. Guy who's awesome.
Yeah. Guy in a red mask.
That's too vague.
So there's... Is this the third? Is this technically the third Deadpool trailer?
Yes. I think it's going to be the final. It's got to be the last one before the release. Because it comes out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 3 weeks.
February 14th.
3 weeks. 12th.
12th.
It's Valentine's Day. It comes out on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's is the 14th.
12th. Isn't it?
But Valentine's is always on the 14th.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's that weekend, I think. Okay. Because that's what all the posters say is like Valentine's Day. So, and that's the humor of it, too.
Yeah.
Like most people's Valentine's Day, and it's two people hugging and kissing. My Valentine's Day, and it's a picture of Deadpool.
Nice. But yeah, so the new one...
We're seeing it.
Deadpool, yeah. I love the Facebook stuff that's going around about the, like...
It's a cancer patient who takes on...
Yeah, well, there's a couple things. There's that, and then there's the petition to make it PG-13.
Dumbest thing
and
ever.
It's pictures from the comic book of, like, him getting, like, ripped in half, him, like, disemboweled, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff.
They should have showed nothing but pictures of where he shoots himself in the head just to get out of doing menial things.
Yeah.
The guy kills himself on a regular basis to get out of cleaning up.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to sit in a car ride for 8 hours, he shoots himself.
Yeah.
That's not a PG-13 character.
Yeah. And so, and the headline was, you know, is like, so you want Deadpool to be rated PG-13, and then it has all these horrible pictures. Have you ever read a Deadpool comic? Like,
that's, I think, the problem.
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't. They see this, they see the trailer, and they're like, oh, that looks cool. But they've never read the comics, because the comics are phenomenal. They're hilarious. They're awesome. One of my favorite characters of all time. Some of my favorite comics are his. Like, just the Deadpool series.
I love the newest line. They always add new lines and stuff, and hopefully this will be in the movie. He's like, I only have 10 bullets, so some of y'all are going to have to share.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when it shows him shooting the 3 guys at once. So,
I'm touching myself tonight. Why is that pulled out of the censored trailer? That line is not there. And instead it's, I'm very aroused right now. Or it's, I'm very turned on. One of those things, something like that.
'Cause you can't.
Why is that more acceptable than I'm going to touch myself tonight?
Because that's, I don't know. It's insinuating. It's not
Kids
what they're
don't know.
insinuating. Well, kids these days are much different from when we were there.
Well, then guess what? If they know what that is, then they probably don't care that they've heard.
Yeah, it's very true. Unfortunate. Yeah. So.
I don't know. I'm excited it's rated R. So, and Ryan Reynolds just straight up said, like, he's excited it's rated R. And he thinks it might lead to more rated R movies like X-Force, which is Cable and Deadpool and a couple others. And he's thinking if they make a Deadpool 2, which they probably will, that Cable is going to be introduced in it. So we'll then lead up to all the other stuff.
That'd be
because
cool.
Cable and Deadpool is a team that is unlike any other team because they fight all the time, but they're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good. There was a whole comic series, Cable and Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Like Hulk and Thor.
Yeah.
But violent.
Yeah. Much more violent.
But like,
because they're both
really
killers.
Yeah.
They both murder people.
But they kill regular people instead of monsters.
Yeah. They murder a lot of people. Especially Deadpool. He kills like entire races of aliens at one point.
Good.
Yeah, you know. So that was the Deadpool trailer. A little bit of news I had, because I found a couple things online beforehand. I was just looking up. I know you're excited about this.
Oh, boy.
The Mummy reboot.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in 2017. June 2017. Oh, we've got our first big name in it. You love him. I don't.
I don't love him. I oddly enjoy his movies. I don't love him.
I enjoy like 3 of his movies.
I don't know what it is, but I like his movies. I don't know.
Number 1 in your program, number 483 in my heart.
Yeah. So
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't see that being a bad actor
but
to do the reboot. But
how does he replace Brendan Fraser? Aren't they like the same age?
It's very true. Tom Cruise believes in Scientology, so he keeps him young.
Oh, that's the science magic.
Emperor Zarg.
It's Evil Lord Xenu.
I thought it was like Zorgon or something like that.
Uh.
Anyway, keeps him
Evil Lord Xenu.
Keeps him young.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you who's older. Tom Cruise is 53 years old.
Wow.
Brendan Fraser.
He's as old as my dad. Wow.
Brendan Fraser is 47.
Wow.
Why is he not back in
Brendan Fraser did not age well.
Well, he didn't age
Tom Cruise,
badly.
Use your magic.
There's a picture of him. He didn't age badly. He just looks older.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in his 40s.
I'd see them both in it.
I don't know.
A dynamic duo.
I don't
think Tom Cruise shares movies.
He does. Yeah, he does it.
He wants to be.
I am the star of this movie.
He wants to be the star. Although he did do a really good supporting role in Tropic Thunder.
God, yeah. Lord Xenu. It is Xenu.
Oh, okay.
The story, yeah. He's the evil Lord Xenu.
Okay.
I remember that because South Park. That's the only reason I know that.
But yeah, so...
They actually told the truth of what it is, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's a rich man's religion.
So yeah, so Tom Cruise, I mean,
I'm not excited, but I'm not... I mean, I don't care. I don't really think we need a Mummy reboot.
I would like to see a Mummy reboot with Brendan Fraser. I'd like to see...
I just want to see... I wouldn't want to see that. I don't want to see a reboot. If anything, just continue it. But that doesn't go so well either, because the third one was crap too.
Third one was bad, and it even had Jet Li in it.
Yeah,
I mean, if Jet Li can make it a good movie, you know it's bad. I think it was his son. His son is what ruined it.
Speaking of Jet Li, though, he has been officially cast for XXX3.
Oh, as with Vin Diesel.
Yeah, with Vin Diesel.
Okay.
It doesn't say if he's like a bad guy or a good guy, what, but he's gonna be in.
That's cool.
That was actually cool because that was part of my news too. So tie it all in.
There you go.
It's a oh yeah, big old circle, kind of like a film reel. Oh man, yep, that was hilarious. There's gonna be an Underworld TV series. Did you ever watch Underworld?
Hmm?
Did you watch all 3 of them?
I thought there was 4.
Is there 4? There might be.
I think there's 4.
There is. Yeah, because there was Underworld, Evolution, Rise of the Lycans, and then the newest one, which I didn't even watch.
Yeah, and then the one like with Kate Beckinsale back in it again.
That was the 4th one.
Yeah.
3rd one I liked though, the Rise of the Lycans.
I mean, Kate Beckinsale, black leather spandex. I'm just saying.
I liked the 3rd one though that didn't have her in it. I actually liked
Rise
it.
of the Lycans, or the the prequel one, basically.
I mean, I liked it because I like that time period stuff, and it takes place in like a medieval time.
Yeah,
I don't know why, and it sets up for the 1st and 2nd ones because of where each of like the main people get released. Kind of, they go into the chamber thing.
Yeah,
it's a decent theory. It's like it was one of the first vampire werewolf movies where they fight in modern times that they didn't sparkle in.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
yeah, and they were actual werewolves, not guns. Like giant wolves.
Yeah, yeah. Please tell me, does Sarah watch those? Please. Oh, really?
I mean, she doesn't like. I think she has one of them.
Which one?
I don't know.
Please tell me it's like not the first, just a random like 2 or 3.
Like a random like 2 or 3.
I love when people do that. Like, oh, do you have the first one? No. Okay.
I think I have number 2 on my Voodoo because I got it for free.
You have one of them. I remember that.
I got it for free. It was a free code.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was.
I swear it was. I swear.
Where do you find a free code for just a random movie?
Hold on, work's calling me again.
Oh man, hang on. We gotta pause it. Be right back. All right, we're back. Oh goodness.
Retail.
That's the joys of being a manager.
It is. 9:30 at night.
See, I deal with stupid people too, but mine are much differently stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to some of the news we had. Yeah, the Underworld TV series. I don't care.
It depends.
It's not going to do well.
It depends on who does it. Who's doing it? Does it say?
I don't know.
Like sci-fi?
I didn't really read. Sci-fi.
There is a new show on Sci-Fi that looks
enough.
relatively interesting. It's called like Magicians or something like that. It's just like a modern like version of like
David Copperfield.
But like it's like real it's like, you know, magic is like a drug or something like that. I don't know. It looks interesting.
Hey, you guys got any of that magic over there?
I don't know. It looks interesting. I might watch the first episode.
I'm tweaking. How it goes. Is that your card? Ah. If you have Magician Crackhead, I want to see a Magician Crackhead. That's a comedy series right there.
Magician Crackhead?
Yep. You have somebody like Tyrone from Chappelle's Show, but who's a magician. Watch as I make this crack appear. He like robs every crackhead through magic.
I'll make this cocaine vanish.
Yeah. It's all about the showmanship. The magic. Did you ever see The Prestige?
Yeah.
What about The Illusionist?
Huh.
Okay. Which one did you like better? Because they came out at the exact same time.
I think I like The Illusionist better.
Was
the
Edward
one
Norton?
that had... No, Edward Norton was
It was The Illusionist.
The Illusionist.
The Prestige
I like the
was
Prestige
Christian Bale.
I like the one with Christian Bale. And,
that was good. It had a weird ending.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because you really don't know which, like, am I really this one? Or am I one of the couples?
I think I like the Prestige better. Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman, I think, was in that one.
Alright. Baywatch.
Ugh.
Getting a movie, remember? With The Rock.
Yeah, and Zac Efron.
Yeah. Is that what it was? They've cast Ilfinish Hadera as Dwayne Johnson's love interest.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's this girl.
Is she hot?
I don't know who she is. And it's only showing a picture of her face, so I don't know.
Yeah. Great.
We get that.
Okay.
We don't get a Pamela Anderson, we get her.
She's got a pretty face, okay.
Yeah. And that's all we... For all we know, she could weigh 300 pounds. It'd be kind of awkward.
Which, The Rock could handle that.
Yeah, he could. He could pick her up and... I got a bench press today, honey.
Oh, boy.
Rob Liefeld says the Deadpool movie is the best version of Deadpool. Like, it's better than comics.
Good.
Which, that's kind of a stretch because I'm sure he hasn't read some of the best ones. But that gives me hope.
Yeah.
That people are saying that this is the best version of the character we've ever seen. So,
okay. Well,
granted, the movie, if it was just the best movie version, that's still not saying a lot because we have one other.
They have the perfect actor to do it.
Yeah.
So, of all the people that could possibly, he has the voice. Like it's his voice.
He's the attitude, the voice,
more than anything. So
the sarcasm. His attitude is
speaking
perfect.
of him, I also watched Selfless. It's on my movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good movie.
I still haven't watched it. I own it, remember?
Yeah.
I forgot to take a Redbox bag, and I own it.
Well, it's really good. You should watch it. You'd really like it.
I keep saying to myself, like, I want to watch it, but I don't. I don't know why. Last little bit I had was the Spider-Man solo film has been moved up a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know the exact time but it's been moved up because I think it was supposed to be like 2018, and I think it's gotten moved up a little bit. It's not going to take as long to see it. And in that instance, Jumanji got moved back.
Oh yeah,
it should just get canceled, but it got moved back.
That's like one of the best '90s movies. I hate that.
I don't know if I'd say it's one of the best.
It is. It's a really. It holds up well.
Have you rewatched it?
Yes, I have. I like it. It's on TV all the time.
Oh, does it? Mm-hmm. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it the other day, but with my daughter, but I thought maybe she's not old enough.
Yeah,
I don't want to scare the shit out of her.
She's not even old enough for Jumanji. Space Jam came on today.
Oh yeah,
and I watched a little.
It doesn't hold
bit.
up.
It doesn't hold
I told
up
you
well.
that.
It does not hold up well.
It does not hold up at all.
And the cartoons part still do.
Yeah,
but it's so blatant that it's terribly mixed in with the live action.
It's just not that good of a.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, I always forget he was in that.
Yeah, he should have been in the whole thing. I think
he would have made it. He would have made it better.
Yeah,
you had Larry Bird's in it.
Yeah, so
Newman. I don't know his name.
Yeah,
Newman.
When he was big.
What's his real name?
I have no idea. We looked it up.
We always
looked it up once before. It's Newman.
It's Newman. I feel like he gets called that too. He probably does. He walks down the street. He doesn't hear his name.
Whatever his character was in Seinfeld. I don't know.
That's Newman.
Oh, I thought Newman was his Jurassic Park character.
No. Newman is his name.
See, I wasn't a Seinfeld fan. So.
Yeah, that's his name.
I thought that was his Jurassic Park.
That's Seinfeld. No, the name from Jurassic Park. Dotson. No, Dotson's the guy he meets. He has a forgettable character in that too. You didn't say the magic word. Yeah, so we get to look forward to that. And by the way, Star Wars Episode 8 got pushed back to December of 2017, not June. We were going, and the argument is it finance or is it something else? Like, what's the problem? So we'll hear more about it, I'm sure, to come. But that's some of the stuff that's going on. So I think that's all we got for the week.
Yep.
Next week, I work all weekend, and there's supposed to be a snowstorm. So
I work all weekend, and there's supposed to be a snowstorm.
Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to try to go see a movie before we record. Like, I'll try to go on the day when I'm off, but I don't know what comes out this week. But I still want to see 13 Hours. So,
so do I.
At some
I think
point,
my dad wants to go see it with me.
Okay.
He's reading the book right now.
Oh, is he?
So
I don't know what else comes out, but that's what I really want to see is 13 Hours, so I'll probably go see that. My parents saw it and said they loved it. Speaking of which, my mom was watching Making a Murderer.
Nice.
So, I'm telling you, dude, it's worth watching.
I might get into it. Like I said, I see the magazine articles everywhere about it, so.
It's really good, and thankfully, the one thing I was saying earlier is, thankfully a lot of people are at least understanding, hey, this is just one side of it, so don't take everything and be like, yep, they're right. Like, it's one side of it. There's a whole nother side to the story, so you have to understand that is also out there. Which that's the thing in my job is, I always tell people the same thing. There's your side, there's his side. The truth is somewhere in the middle. So, yeah. I don't know. It's somewhere there. But it's good series. So, go check us out on Twitter at BCR Podcast. Go check out our host network, ampodcastnetwork.com. Got any plugs you can think of?
Go to Walgreens.
Go to Walgreens.
Shop at Walgreens.
Stay out of Hickory.
At the corner of Happy and Healthy.
Don't commit a crime in Hickory.
Yes.
That's my plug.
That's your plug.
So, alright, I guess that about wraps it up for the week. As always, I'm Ryan.
I'm Josh.
Go watch some movies.